Busy start to the new year at the Kansas City Zoo. They have a baby chimpanzee and also a penguin being born. We have Sean Putney who is here, and you've brought a friend with you. Tell me, who's your friend?
Good morning. This is Maggie Magdalene, Maggie for short.
Yeah.
And obviously she comes from our Penguin Plaza. And she's about 4 years old, so she's actually one of our more calm animals. So she does well on events like this, and we'll see how long she's okay with sitting in my lap. Otherwise, we might have her run around the studio for a bit.
Well, now, how old is Maggie?
She's 4 years old.
Oh.
So she was actually hatched in New York, and she came to the zoo when we opened up the building, which is something that we have to do with animals around the zoo world, making sure that you have animals that are breeding with other animals that aren't related. So in order to do that, you have to send animals around to other zoos.
Now, we said that there's a baby penguin being born. Tell me about that.
We actually did have one hatch. It's the first time we've had a king penguin hatch at our zoo. It was a little bit different because there were some parents at the St. Louis Zoo that weren't taking care of their eggs. So we took it over to our place and had to incubate it. Our staff did a wonderful job doing that part of it. And once it hatched, they had to do a great job of feeding that bird. And now it's on exhibit for the first time. Looks a lot different than an adult penguin does. So if you haven't seen a baby penguin, they're very furry, fuzzy looking things. For people who have seen a lot of the penguin movies out there, you get an idea, but it's a little bit different when you see it in person.
Well, so what are your plans for this year? I mean, right now we're getting ready for the spring and summer season. You guys are very, very busy.
We are. We're busy right now trying to get ready for the upcoming year. And obviously we're open for 362 days out of the year. But we're doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff now, doing some roadways, walkways over in our African section. But the big thing we have coming this year is our touch tank, where we have some stingrays and some small sharks, where kids here in the Midwest will actually be able to touch a stingray and see what it feels like.
Oh my God, is that dangerous at all? Or?
We will take off. They do have venomous barbs, but we'll be clipping those off so there's no dangers to the kids. It'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully they'll learn something and have more of an appreciation for the oceans while they're doing it.
And so we really want everybody to learn and understand about animals at the zoo, and so your education department does a wonderful job.
Yeah, zoos have come a long way in the last 50 years. It's not just about going to see the animals, but we hope that when people are there, they have a fun time. But we are also about education and conservation and making sure that when people leave, that they have that message going forward.
Sean, it's been great to have you and Maggie here. Maggie.
Thanks, you did a great job, didn't you?
Maggie was awesome. What a great performance. Nice appearance on. Thanks to both of you for coming. And enjoy visiting the Kansas City Zoo.